Detecting a single key press from Python, such as the press any key to continue functionality at the console, requires use of operating system-specific modules. We can't use the built-in input function because that waits for the user to press return before giving us a string. To implement this, on Windows we need to use functionality from the Windows-only MSVCRT module, and on Linux and Mac OS X we need to use functionality from the Unix-only TTY and Term iOS modules in addition to the sys module. This example is quite instructive as it demonstrates many Python language features including import and def as statements as opposed to declarations. Recall that top-level module code is executed on first import. Within the first try block we attempt to import MSVCRT, the Microsoft Visual C runtime. If this succeeds, we then proceed to define a function getKey which delegates to the MSVCRT getCH function. Even though we are inside a try block at this point, the function will be declared at the current scope, which is the module scope. If, however, the import of MSVCRT fails, because we're not running on Windows, an import error will be raised and execution will transfer to the accept block. This is a case of an error being silenced explicitly, because we're going to attempt an alternative course of action in the exception handler. Within the accept block, we import 3 modules needed for a getKey implementation on Unix-like systems, and then proceed to the alternative definition of getKey, which again binds the function implementation to a name in the module scope. This Unix implementation of getKey uses a try-finally construct to restore various terminal attributes after the terminal has been put into raw mode for the purposes of reading a single character. In the event that our program is running on neither Windows nor a Unix-like system, the import TTY statement will raise a second import error. This time we make no attempt to intercept this exception. We allow it to propagate to our caller, which is whatever attempted to import this keypress module. We know how to signal this error, but not how to handle it, so we defer that decision to our caller. The error will not pass silently. If the caller has more knowledge or alternative tactics available, it can in turn intercept this exception and take appropriate action, perhaps degrading to using Python's input built-in function and giving a different message to the user.